How you doing, Ralfy here, Ralfy Customs? Time for another vlog. Right, so on with this. We made these that are going to go in that socket with a bracket for the exhaust, but I've had double check this morning and I don't think there's enough clearance by the time this is painted, powder coated or whatever. I bet that fucking won't go in. So we've remachined it out to diameter. I've already done that one, so we've got a bit of clearance all the way around, yeah. And all I do is bollock a bolt in it, tighten it up right fucking down, and then we can hold that in the lathe like fucking so. Look, I need two hands to put it in there because it needs pushing right up to the chuck, and then machine it down like fucking so. So see how true that runs. Not very, so we'll loosen it off camera. Look, you can't see me, I'm here. Give it a twist and a push towards that way so that the nut goes hard against the chuck. Still not great. Let's use the topology. There we go, that'll fucking do. Bollock the fucking chuck up. And we want it to be 25.4, so we'll take gentle cuts. Not that fucking gentle. That's 26.4. So we'll work our way backwards and forwards until that's down to size. Here we go then, last cut, 25.4, which is an inch. Nearest fuck it is to swearing. We'll just get that right to the end. Watching the curly whirlies that come off. They're fucking spiteful, these are. Hot fucking sharp stainless. Right, have that away. Fuck the tool off out of the way. And break those edges. Just like that. Sorted. Now that'll fit. Hold on, bear with. That'll fit in the frame. Fucking hell, it's warm. Who'd have thought? Bastard. That's quite hot actually. There we go, that's then bolted in fucking place. Now, what we need to do is position the silencer. I don't know why my camera is so fucking jerky. I've googled it. It's a fault with the phone apparently. It's not unknown. Anyway, I'm going to cut this fucking pipe off. Both sides, and I'm going to weld a new bit on in the right position for the silencer to fucking sit where we want it to. And what I'm going to use, hey up, is you get these fucking adapters, these things that come with the silencers, and they're just perfect for it. But I need to fuck off this reduction bit to a degree. I'm hoping I can do that in the lathe and just leave the very start of this so it's easier to slip it on. That's my plan. Right, so attempt number one before I filmed it to show you guys. No, it's just flung out of the fucking lathe and smacked me straight between the eyes. I ain't even joking. Good job I got my fucking beanie on. That hurt, that did. Yeah, so we've only got one left, so I think we're gonna have to go to plan B, which is two bits of pipe, like fucking. It's made me laugh, that. Two bits of pipe, that length, whatever, you know, just fucking, there you go. I'll get them cut off the saw. I won't show you that, but I'll cut two chunks of this fucker off and clean them up. And Bob's your auntie, like. Right. We're battling it. See that top left? Look, we're battling a broken camera. Let me change resolution. Let me change zoom to the different. There we go. That's fucking hell. That's worse. Right. So we've got them tacked on. We have them tacky on, yeah. Bits of tube that I showed you, tacked onto the exhaust, and I think you'll agree, from what you can see, they're sitting about fucking bob on. So what I need to do now is cut a little bit of stainless steel flat that's going to go between this bit, and then fucking get it flush tacked on with Mrs. Tiggy Wrinkles. But and to be fair, I'm dreading moving the fucking TIG. It's like moving a house. It's fucking hell, I can't pick it up. So anyway, we need to do that. I know, so we've just cut a strip of stainless that's in there from a bit of bar, because, sorry, a bit of flat, because I've got nothing the right fucking size, so it's just touching off. I'm going to mill it square. It needs to be nice, doesn't it? So we just touch off at that. And steadily, once I've undone the fucking carriage, steadily work our way along, look. Just to clean it up. We'll do the same with the ends. We'll turn it sideways when we've finished and do the ends. There we go, look. Nice and steady. And that'll give us a lovely square bit of flat bar to work on.
Don't forget, folks, our Fuckstock stickers are now available in our Etsy store, link in the description below. Fuckstock, you know it makes sense.
Okay, fucking doker. Same with the ends. So we've laid it flat on a couple of parallels. We'll touch on there. Come on, bastard. And now we'll just keep zigzagging our way. Like fucking so, till we get a nice square flat end. I think we're there on that one, so happy days. Right, just coming up to the other end. Last cut. There she fucking blows, Captain. So that should give us a nice fucking square bit of fucking, ow bastard, bit of hot stock. Okie fucking dokie. So with much toing and froing, we've got a little spaces tacked in. See how it works now? You get the system, yeah. Like fucking so. So what I'll do, I'll whip these off now. I'll undo these bolts and slide these off. Take them over to the fucking welding bench, where I've wrestled the TIG back in place. Sorry for the thing. I'll fix my camera later. Righto, so hopefully I won't get David Bowie copyright fucking strike for Modern Love playing in the fucking background. If I sing along, apparently it don't pick it up, but there we go. That's fucking one welded on. It looks neater in real life, to be fair. That the one to the round, the weld to the round bit's fucking beaut. I had a white gap to fill there because the angle of the dangle. You know what I mean? But there you go, fucking happy days. One down, one to go. Righto, so we've got last job, I think. I need to check the list, but last job is number plate type fucking action method. This got made wrong, look. Ralfy Customs, that should be a T. And the one that says Ralfy Customs was on the back there near David Mann poster and fell down the back of the fucking counter. So that's a love job to get that out. This kind of thing. Only to fit in there like at the right angle of the dangle, so I'm very tempted to just fucking cut that and weld it on there like, but I don't want to do that, so I'm gonna make one. Yeah, I'm going to make one out of this. I'll probably plasma cut this 2mm sheet and give it a bit of up there so it can weld on there. Righty fucking howdy. So we have that, look. And that is going to get us in there. Not very well recorded, but what I need to do now is fucking drill the holes. And I thought about trying to slot it, and I think that's just going to fucking end badly. So I think what I need to do is go middle for diddle on where them slots are, whatever it is off the end, Same here. Maybe slightly lower down. So once it sits in there on the fucking piss, on the angle, I'm not presenting it to you very well, but it's kind of going to sit like that. To take fucking one of these number plates. So yeah, get some old drilled in it, fucking tack it in place, see how it sits on the bike, weld it up, fucking get on with it, happy days, bish bash bosh, whizzy wazzy woo. Ba ba ba. There we fucking go. Hold on, let me get a fucking wheel, sat the jog lot, get a number plate. So we've got angle of dangle that I can't really show you, but that, my friends, with that snidey little fucking sexy LED and the exhaust mounted as they are. Hey, come on now, come on, hey. Right, we have an insomniacs drive-in this morning in the V6 full motion. Those of you that follow my mental health videos will know that my sleep pattern's fucked, so it's fucking a 12 o'clock start this morning in the pitch black, and what seems to be happening is I have a few nights where I wake up at 12 o'clock and then eventually exhaustion kicks in and I manage to get a reasonable amount of sleep. Tonight it's not one of those nights, so let's go and finish this fucking Goldwing at 12 o'clock in the morning. Right, we have one last job, and it involved cutting a chunk of steel, and guess where we're going after that? Right, what we're making is this fully drafted fully drafted fucking design drawing. We're making some quarter BSP inserts to weld into the tank for moving the outlets. I almost forgot, so we're going to spin this up. We're going to take it down to 24mm OD, and then we're going to step down to 19mm or 20mm long with a 6mm bit of 24 to a flange, and then we're going to fucking put a quarter BSP up its bump. So we'll face off, we'll turn down to 24, turn down to 19, fucking yada yada yada. Righto, let's fucking whizzy wazzy woo. So a quick face up is in order. Like fucking so, excuse the light, I can't control it. Touch on, that's not 29 is it? Let's have an exploratory cut, eh? See where we're at. Right, have that off, look. Turn the noisy thing off. I'm getting here with me fucking very near. And I can tell you that is 24.49. So X equals 24.49. Enter. And what did we say we wanted it? 24. So it's just a little tickle, ain't it? Excuse the flashing lights. So we'll run that along there. Get that cleaned up. And then we'll look at cutting the step and cutting the thread. 50 thou depth cut. We'll take it down to 21.5mm, which is halfway to where we need to be for a length of 20. We don't have to go mad with this because it is a welding insert, but we'll get bang on. And then down to 19, which is, come on baby, which is there. So same again, get our fucker turned off best we can like, and then we'll break some edges and do some fucking drilling and tapping. Alright, so go on baby, just there will do me. I'll have that, thank you very much. Get that out of the way, break that edge, and have a switch up. Time for a bit of lube. The pot's running dry, and we'll take up the slack on that Morse taper that's holding me centre drill holder. And we need to drill this out to 11.8. which we don't have, or 7/16ths, which we don't have. So I've found a fucking Morse taper drill. This wheel is pretty close, and I'm hoping this fucking does it. We'll find out, won't we? So just touch that on and wind up until I can see a mark. 10. Right. Now this whole thing, well, is only fucking 26 long. So this only needs to be 20 something long. The whole lot. Yeah, and there's 10 already. So we're halfway there. I'll get this drilled out and then we'll part it off and spin it round. Righto, so we want, that's 20 mil. We want 6 mil 400. So we'll just eyeball it. 26 mil there. Let's fucking see what's what. Need to come round with some lube, so bear with. And I just need to deburr that hole. So, scream if you want to go faster. Got a new insert in the parting tool. Because we had that catastrophic with the fucking tube for the exhaust, didn't we? Boosh, happy fucking days, there we go. Right, I'll machine another one off camera and then we'll get and cut some threads like. I know, so with that turned around, spun and put in the other way like, we'll give it a quick face up, like fucking so. Break that edge, so we look like we give a shit. And I might put a taper on this. See how well that fucking... There we go. Bit of a start for the thread. Righto, so... I've had the water on making the other one while you weren't here, like. Because it gets fucking messy. I don't film with the water on unless I absolutely have to. Right, so we slowed things down. We've got a 1/4 BSP fucking tap. And... get everything crossed. This will fucking do it. Come on, boys. That's the fucking way. Keep going, you bastard. Keep going, you big, beautiful bastard. Right the way up. There we fucking go. That's what I'm talking about. The light's gone out. I would just give it a little fucking love tap. See if it'll come back on. There we go. Can't beat a bit of fucking Timmy. And now, we'll have that out. And that one's finished. Do the same with the other one and then we'll look at drilling holes in the tank and welding them in. Happy days. Right, so, with those made, I've got the trusty Sterret also on the job with a plasticine pilot drill. Fucking shit, bear with. Now, one last go. Come on. One last go. Yeah, it's a good job. It's a good job of cutting it all, isn't it? To fucking get rid of that. Looks like Torval and Dana bin there. Do that, look. That should fucking keep it still. Yeah. Come on, baby. Oh, mate. Innit? You couldn't make it up, could you? Right. Steady as she goes. Yeah. That's the kid, it. We'll try and get that out after. And then we've got a nice fit for that, which we'll Megatronic round. We'll just check frame. Yeah. This has been brazed. This was the balance pipe. They have a little outlet that you put a bit of fuel pipe so that both tanks equalise with the amount of fuel they've got in. We have separate outlets. Both have got an outlet and that's in the way. So what I'm proposing is to fucking bronze TIG that over, like, make that in. And that's it basically. The other tank's got the standard outlet here, which I'll just whole saw off and put a patch on, or something similar. So that's all good. Right, time to try and fucking bronze weld that bastard. I'll be honest, it's not something I've done a lot of. So I'm kind of guessing. I've done not quite a bit. I couldn't say I've not done much, I've done quite a bit. I had a job in a while ago that needed quite a lot of it, and I managed it lovely, but it's been a while. We'll clean it up the best we can. And then see if we can't fucking weld it. I'm going to use DC current. You can use AC and let the cleaning power prevail, but I'm not sure about it on this job. Let's have a fucking butchers. Let's see what happens, eh? Well, it's certainly full of fucking shit and flux and crap. I might go fucking AC, bear with. See what this motherfucker does. Well, we persevered, and although it don't look pretty, I think it'll paint over, and I think the tank needs sealing anyway, because you do, you know. So I think we've done it. I wouldn't fill it full of petrol and ride off. Like I say, I'd seal it, but I would aftermarket tanks anyway, because they're known for fucking leaking. So yeah, we just had to clean all the shit out, basically. Let the fucking AC do its job. Clean all the shit out, and then just tickle a bit of fucking rod in, like. Happy days. I didn't record it, because I was struggling my tits off with it. That's done. Okay, last up is a dummy fucking shocker. I've just spun up a couple of bits. Look, it's a bit loose actually, but it don't matter. And that one's not so loose. So they're in place of where the shocker's going to be, ain't they? So I'm going to now cut something and weld it in. It needs to be less than 19.5 or 3/4, because that's how wide they are, where it joins there, and whatever length it is. And then we can get the beast off the bench, can't we? We can wheel it about and we can look at it in all its fucking glory. And there we fucking go. One doggy bone. Nice bit of fucking, whatever this is, 16, 18 mil, 19 mil solid. Oh, bastard. So that's not going to go anywhere. We'll wedge that in, we'll bolt it in place, we'll get the tanks back on, we'll get the handlebars back on, and then apart from stripping it down and welding it up proper, once Sir Clint has done a few bits and bobs to it himself, the job's a fucking good one. And there we have it, boys and ghouls. That's how it's going to sit. A quick pan round. I've not got much room down this end, and I've got the fucking V6 up there, like, so there we fucking go. That is now ready for Mr. Clint to try and get it running. I believe it's going to be the next fucking thing, which he probably won't want me videoing because he's a bit like that. So I'll take a screenshot quick, like probably that one. And we'll call it the fucking end off for now, won't we? That's it. Fucking woohoo! So there we fucking have it, look. You followed along, hopefully. All it leaves, as always, is me to thank you for watching and say if you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up. And a sub would be nice. Check out all the bump in the description below. And I'll catch you on the next one. Fucking happy time. Well, please, that looks fucking awesome. I don't like Hondas. It's a lead wing as well. But, hey, it's going to be a growler. Isn't it? Big love, everyone.